Democratic National Convention begins 1 week from today.
And reports show Vice President Kamala Harris and running mate Governor Tim Walz are gaining momentum going into that convention. WCNC Charlotte's Chris Pallone has the details.
Good morning, Sarah and Kaylin. The Harris-Walz campaign capped off its first week on the trail with a big haul of cash. The campaign says a fundraiser Sunday in San Francisco brought in $12 million. It sets up a big week next week as the vice president is set to formally accept the nomination in Chicago. Vice President Kamala Harris back in Washington after a cross-country campaign blitz with her new running mate, Minnesota Governor Tim Walz. The Democratic duo riding high after stops in Pennsylvania, Wisconsin, Michigan, Arizona, and Nevada drew crowds in the thousands. A new poll shows Harris leading former President Trump among likely voters in Michigan, Pennsylvania, and Wisconsin, all within the margin of error.
Hey, Nevada!
The vice president launching a new policy proposal over the weekend.
When I am president, we will continue our fight for working families of America, including to raise the minimum wage and eliminate taxes on tips for service and hospitality workers.
It's not the first time that's come up.
We are going to not charge taxes on tips, people making tips.
The former president complaining online that Harris just copied my no taxes on tips policy. Republicans trying to blunt the Democrats' momentum, accusing the vice president of dodging policy questions. This as Trump's running mate, Senator J.D. Vance, denied Republicans favor banning a key abortion drug just days after the former president said he was open to it.
And he said it repeatedly that his goal is not to block mifepristone, it's to let states make the decision on abortion policy.
And in his first interview since stepping aside, President Biden explained Sunday why he bowed out.
A number of my Democratic colleagues in the House and Senate thought that I was going to hurt them in the races.
The president said he plans to campaign for Vice President Harris and is slated to speak at the Democratic National Convention next week. Two sources tell NBC News besides President Biden, former Presidents Barack Obama and Bill Clinton will speak at the Democratic Convention, as well as former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton. The convention begins a week from today. In Washington, Chris Pallone for WCNC Charlotte.